Hey, I'm Tara, and I'm here at Cornerstone Chiropractic. Dr. Aki is my chiropractor, and I'm here to tell you my story and my experience here at Cornerstone. So, a couple years ago, I decided I wanted to go to OCS. That's Officer Candidate School for the Army. I was working hard, I was working with my mentor, and then one weekend, during our 12-mile ruck march, I injured myself about halfway through and I wasn't able to complete the event. So my mentor, Fred, recommended that I come to Dr. Aki to get looked at and see if he could help me out. So when I originally came in, I was hunched over like an old lady. I couldn't stand up straight at all. And Dr. Aki came and looked at me. He gave me x-rays right away. And then he brought me into his practice room, I guess, and he just kind of touched the center of my back and he was like, all right, I'll see you tomorrow. And at first I was like, what is this guy doing? He just like touched me for 2 seconds and that's it. I spent all this money for that. And then the next day I came back and then he touched me in my back again and touched me in a second area of my back. And he was like, all right, I'll see you tomorrow. And I was like, all right. By day 3, so now he's going to touch me in the lower back, center back, upper back, and he's like, all right, how you feeling? I was like, I'm actually feeling a lot better from the first day. He's like, all right, tonight I want you to go walk 12 miles. And I was like, what? I couldn't even walk like 1 mile yesterday. How am I going to walk 12 miles tonight? He's like, you can do it. Just go put on an empty backpack and go walk 12 miles and then tell me how it goes. It's like, all right. So I go walk my 12 miles. And I did it. And then I came back to him like 3 days later. He's like, how'd it go? I was like, it went all right. I'm okay. He was like, all right, tonight I want you to walk 12 miles again, add 10 pounds. And I was like, okay. So I did that for another week. You know, I walked every other day with my backpack and 10 pounds and just kind of walked around. And, I just kept following his instructions and coming back for care twice a week. And within a 30-day period, I went from not being able to walk at all to completing my ruck march, my 12-mile ruck march with all my gear. And it was really cool because the whole time Dr. Aki was kind of coaching me through it, teaching me the mechanics of how to walk with a load to make sure that I wouldn't injure myself again. And then also teaching me kind of like the sports psychology aspect of it, the visualization, picturing myself being successful, and all the way down to the Michael Phelps fist pump at the end, like crossing the finish line. So it was a really cool experience, and I'll never forget it, and I'll forever owe my success in that program to him because, I didn't, when I was injured, I was like, man, I just gave up a year of my life and now I'm gonna have to start from square one, from ground zero. And I was already defeated and Dr. Aki wouldn't let me go there. And he said, no, you're gonna do it. Just follow the plan. We can do it. And I did it. And, I owe a lot of thanks to him. So if you guys are having problems or thinking about, whether or not you should try chiropractic, you should definitely try this guy, Dr. Aki. I call him Asian Magic. He is magical. Great dude. You'll feel much better. Just come and see him, check him out.